Tower coded 715, request push in 24.
Coded 715, hold Charlie.
Again, sir, copy on coded 715.
Coded 715, swap hold Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, sir, coded 715. Tower coded 715, mode charge.
Full red 715, land is squawk 4053.
4053, apologies, sir, coded 715.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain here from the flight deck. We welcome you on board this Singapore Airlines virtual flight. With me on the flight deck, we have another captain and our in-flight manager, together with our amazing cabin crew. We hope to make this a safe and comfortable flight for you. In the interest of your safety, do have your seatbelt securely fastened whenever seated or when the seatbelt sign is turned on. You can monitor the flight progress via the in-flight entertainment system as well. Myself or our second captain will be talking to you again as we approach the arrival airport. Meanwhile, enjoy the in-flight services and thank you for choosing Singapore Airlines Virtual as part of your travel plans.
Manila, hello.
We are currently sorting the last bits of paperwork and we should be departing soon. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for departure. Thank you.
Then filed. On departure, climb 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 370. Squawk 2773.
Say again, SID, Asiana 704.
Asiana 704. Charlie Alpha Bravo 2 Papa departure.
Clear to Seoul, Incheon via Charlie Alpha Bravo to Papa departure, runway 24. Asian climb 4,000, impact flight level 370. Scope 2773, Asiana 704.
Asiana 704, read back correct, QNH1011, advise when ready for push and start.
QNH1011, report when ready for push back, Asiana 704. Manila Tower, Asiana 704, request push back and engine start.
Asiana 704, push and start is approved, Lima face east.
Push back and engine start, approved, Lima facing east, Asiana 704. Manila Tower, channel 704, because testing.
Shannon 704, taxi Lima, Golf 8 Whiskey Charlie, hold short Golf 4.
Taxi to runway 24 via Lima, Golf 8 Whiskey
Cabin crew,
Charlie,
all
hold
doors
short Golf
closed.
4, channel 704.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. We are pleased to be carrying passengers of our virtual airline partners. All electronic devices must now be put in flight safe mode. Please approach our cabin crew if you require assistance. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of your safety, please pay attention to the safety video which will now be shown. Thank you.
Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft, please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through Singapore. During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Make sure that your seat belt is securely fastened during taxi, takeoff, and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seat belt together until you hear a click. Tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. We recommend keeping your seat belt fastened throughout the flight. Whenever the seat belt sign is turned on, infants should be lifted from the bassinet and secured with an infant seat belt. If there is a change in cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you. Pull the mask down sharply. Place it over your mouth and nose. Pull the lateral straps to tighten it and breathe as usual. Secure your mask first before helping others.
Lima Golf, hold short Golf 4.
It is normal for the bag to not fully inflate. There are several emergency exits in this aircraft. Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the closest exit in front and behind you.
Shannon 704, continue
In
Charlie.
the unlikely event of an emergency, or when you hear the command, brace, brace. Assume the brace position. If you can reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and place it on the back of the front seat. Place your hands on top of your head. Keep your feet flat on the floor and heels towards your seat. If you can't reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and lean forward as far as you can. Place your hands on top of your head. In an emergency evacuation, floor level lighting will lead you to your nearest exit. Before using an evacuation slide, remove any high-heeled shoes and be sure to leave everything behind. To put on your life vest, remove it from the plastic cover and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist, connect the clip, and pull to tighten. Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece.
Golf 4, left
Life
Charlie,
vests
cross
have a whistle
Hotel
and a light to attract
1,
attention.
hold short 24.
Special life vests are available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft. located under or between your seats. All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. Lightweight electronic devices, such as mobile phones and tablets, must be switched off or set to flight mode. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the charging and use of e-cigarettes, is prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories. Thank you for your attention. Refer to the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you for more information. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
Cabin crew, your takeoff stations please. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelt and draw up your window shades. Thank you.
Ashana 704, line up and wait, runway 24.
Line up and wait, runway 24, Asiana 704.
Ashana 704, wind 270 degrees, 8 knots, gusting 18 knots, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Asiana 704.
Target evening to pin 1805. Philippine 1805 Manila Tower, go ahead.
Philippine 1805 information Charlie Gate 45. Requesting frequency to Davao as well.
Philippine 1865, clear equipment stand by number 1.
145.
Red 715, via Hotel 19 and wait runway 24.
Bayatan 19.
Manila Tower, Asiana 704, airborne.
Asiana 704, no further ATC, monomer Unicorn 1, bye-bye.
Forward to definitely thanks for your ATC service connection.
Philippine 1805, clearance.
Go ahead for 1805.
Philippine 1805, clear Davao, Pata 2 Papa departure, runway 4. Pata Whiskey 25, Pata Eden filed. On departure, climb 4000, expect flight level 410, squawk 4073.
Kurt Bravo Pata to Papa departure runway 24, that is called initial 4000, expecting flight level 410, squawk 4073, Philippine 185.
Philippine 1805, read back correct UNH1011, advise when ready for push and start.
UNH1011 will call you for push, Philippine 185.
Red 715, wind 270 degrees, 8 knots, casting 18, runway 24, clear to take off.
Clear to take off, full red 71. Philippine 1805 terminal to requesting push and start.
Filipino 1805, push and start, approved, kilo facing south.
Kilo facing south, Philippine 185.
Red 715, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Monitor Unicom 128, recorded 715.
seatbelt signs have been turned off. For your safety, always keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. When the seatbelt sign is on, toilets should not be used and hot beverage service will be suspended. Infants must be carried out from the bassinet and secured with an infant seatbelt. Connect to the Chris World network to access our digital content portal and in-flight Wi-Fi. Find out more from the Wi-Fi card in the seat pocket. In-flight duty-free shopping is available on this flight. To browse a selection of products available in flight, refer to a Chris shop catalogue in the seat pockets or on the digital content portal. Enjoy 10% off with minimum spending of $120 and 20% off with minimum spending of $200. Terms and conditions apply.
Traffic 51, 5 at 1000.